Hey YouTube, this is I Am Fasha. Very special day off during the week for me. Got my appointments out of the way, thought I would run downtown to the Norfolk Southern line and see what I can come up with. So we're going to be rail fanning today. Had too much caffeine this morning, forgive me. We're going to be rail fanning today at, I'm going to say it's 387.7, maybe 0.6. if you want to get technical about it, and I'll show you why here in a minute. But right now we're looking northbound on the Norfolk Southern line. You can see downtown Charlotte in the distance there, and it's pretty cool because if you'll notice right over here on the left as I get zoomed in, we have a siding that goes into a couple different industries. Maybe it's the same industry, but I've got gondolas here, and I've got some kind of hopper car there in the distance, and big steel mill, big scrapyard over here to the left. I'll get the name for you this on the way out, but you can see him. He's working backwards and forth here, and I'm sort of trying to keep an eye on him while see what he's doing to see if he's filling up any cars, and if he does, I'll try to get that as well. But we're having fun down here today, so we're going to be watching him. We're going to be watching the northbound traffic. We got our scanner running. And now we're going to zoom back out here and make a big, wide pan to the left and see what's going on down here. Now, as I said, we're at West Summit Avenue in Charlotte, North Carolina. And here is the crossing. And as you can see, our signal here in the distance, it's giving us a yellow on the top, which is caution, and a red on the bottom. That normally leads me to believe that something would be coming, in this instance, from northbound going southbound, because this is southbound. But I do have a concern, and I know some of you veteran rail fans have already seen it, and I'm going to zoom in on it here in the distance. This is about as best as I can do. Let the camera get a little bit steady there. Let me make a little adjustment. I don't want to walk down there, and I don't want to drive down there, because I'm sure as soon as I leave from here to go down there, something will come northbound. But bear in mind, what you're seeing is not exactly what I'm seeing, because I'm looking at an inch and a half and an inch and a half by an inch and a half viewfinder, and I can't see what you're looking at. But from here, it looks like there's a track gang working on the track. I keep seeing what looks like headlights down there, but I think that's a welder's arc. It's right there. And right there, I don't know, is that a train approaching from the other end? I swear to God, I can't see on the small screen. So we got a little concern about what they're doing. And if I'm not badly mistaken, that's main 1. But we still have main 2 open. So we're sitting here today, and we're going to see what we can find. All right, cool.
Thank you.
I'm sure this engine we're looking at is not signaling this crossing where we're at, so I'm gonna take a chance and look behind me here and see if something's coming. Well, that was weird. Okay, there is something up there, and I was wondering about this because I saw a guy here. I think this iron yard here is getting ready to get worked, and I can't tell if you look real carefully right in the center, right there you can see the nose of the switcher, but I can't see behind me to see if the northbound, which is south of us, is continuing to move or not. So I'm going to refocus on the southbound for the moment and see if we can't tell if he's moving. Okay, it looks like he is moving. So we're going to adjust the camera here. Stand by for a second. He's a little shorty. We can see cars passing behind him. So he is stopped on Main 1 northbound. And we have a local working here at the iron yard. So I'm not sure. No, I take that back. Yes, the one we're looking at is on Main 1. The little local is working on Main 2. And I don't see a crossover between here and there, so I'm not real sure what's going on. So let's just stick around here for a minute and see what happens. Alright, if I understand it correctly, the engine that you're looking at, the train that you're looking at, is sitting at 379.6, which is north advanced. I keep hearing something about 204 at Charlotte Junction, which is 380.8, south of the train you're looking at by less than a mile. So maybe he's coming up behind him. So let's stick around and see what happens. He could be coming off of the R line at the Charlotte Junction, and this guy's waiting for him. So we're just going to keep recording here and see if another train jumps out in front of him, because the North Advance is a siding that comes off of the R line and then comes into Main 1, and this train is sitting on Main 1, so maybe he's waiting for him. So stick around, YouTube. This is kind of interesting. If he's on Main 1 waiting, and the local is on Main 2 working the scrapyard, maybe one's coming south on Main 1 and is going to pass in front of this right there where that truck crossed. If I'm not badly mistaken, that's where 379.6 North Advanced siding breaks off. So we could have a train come up that toward us, or we could have one come down Main 1 and exit onto that. So right now we're just looking backwards and forth each way, trying to figure out what's going on. Oh boy, here comes something. This is what I knew he was waiting on. be interesting to see how quickly this other train pulls out when this one gets out of the way. And there he goes. You got a guy hanging off that thing?
Norfolk Southern, mile 378.8, track 1, no defect.
And that, sir, right there was a drag detector going off. Should go off here again in just a second once he clears it.
Norfolk Southern, mile 378.8, track 1, no defect.
Yep, he cleared it. And now when he gets out of the way and this other old boy starts to pull off, it should go off again twice. Once at the beginning and once at the end of the train. What these do is they look for anything that may be hanging off of the train that may have been picked up. Limbs, broken axles, bodies.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Doug Master. Thank you very much. I don't think they think your local dispatch is supposed to have the seat. I'll buzz him up in a little bit.
These guys are comical to listen to. Alright, here we go. Now, I don't know if he's got one coming up behind him or not. The scanner traffic wasn't specific, but I heard something about a local being cleared out of the way. So if this guy comes hauling butt up through here, we're going to know that there's something on the main line, the R line behind him, and he's trying to get out of the way of it. All right. He would appear to be moving, wouldn't he? Well, now we see why that last one in the other video today of this location was getting out of the way. I can't tell if this guy is on which main, but if I consult my notes, it would appear at this moment that he's on main 2, but he could be on main 1 just because of the distance that we're looking. Well, it looks as though he is on main 2, so I guess that other guy was just getting out of the way. This guy being on main 2, I guess that truck, that train that was working in the first video was not working the scrapyard and has gotten out of the way. Because here he comes and he looks like he might be an intermodal. What you were hearing there on the scanner is a tie gang or a track gang getting a track warrant to close a track warrant somewhere to do work. This guy is quiet. except for that.
I'm glad you made 2 to flange, so it's